Welcome to the high school finals of the 2018 Department of Energy National Science Bowl. At this time, I'd like to welcome our two finalists to the stage. Coming to us first from North Hollywood, California, with one loss to double elimination, North Hollywood High School. North Hollywood, please join us on stage. North Hollywood is coached by Len Soloff and Al Termaine. Please have a round of applause for North Hollywood's coaches. Next, please join me in welcoming from Lexington, Massachusetts, with no loss in double elimination, Lexington High School. Lexington, please come to the stage. Lexington is coached by Robert Holman and Nicholas Gould. Please join me in congratulating the coaches. All right, thank you very much. My name is Adam Matthews. I'm a Science Bowl alum. I will be your moderator for this round.
My name is Phelan McGowan. I will be the science judge for this round, which means that my voice is the one that you'll be hearing verbally recognizing you after you buzz in.
All right, excellent, thank you. So at this time, we'd like to test the buzzers, have the competitors introduce themselves to us. We're gonna start with A3. We're gonna work our way across. Please buzz in. Wait to be verbally recognized by Phelan. And then please tell us, what is your favorite national laboratory?
A3.
I'm Snigdha Alaparthy, and my favorite national laboratory is Lawrence Berkeley National Lab.
Thank you.
A2.
I'm Ben Choi, the science boy, and my favorite lab is the lab of Bill Nye the Science Guy.
A Captain.
I'm Derek Kaufman, and my favorite DOE National Lab is Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory.
Thank you.
A1.
My name is Anka Hu, and I would love to work as a shepherd at Fermilab's Conservatory Lands.
Thank you.
B1.
I'm Alex Ka. My favorite national lab is SLAC.
Thank you.
B Captain.
I'm Albert Liu, and my favorite lab is Fermilab.
B2.
My name is Huan Chun. My favorite lab is SLAC.
Thank you.
B3.
My name is Richard Chua, and my favorite national lab is Brookhaven.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So as before, I'd like to ask the audience to please silence all electronic devices you may have turned back on during the break. Please make sure they're turned off so we have no distractions during the match. And once again, please do be respectful and create a competitive environment for our teams on stage here. We want to minimize the distractions during the match. All right, Team A, do you have any questions? You guys ready to go?
Yep.
Team B? Best of luck to both teams. Without further ado then, this is round 8, double elimination, toss-up question number 1, chemistry multiple choice. Bromocyclohexane is reacted with magnesium in ether at 0 degrees Celsius for some time. Then formaldehyde is added to the reaction and it is allowed to warm up to room temperature. The product is isolated via an acidic workup. Which of the following functional groups can be found in the major product? W, aldehyde, interrupt.
B Captain.
Alcohol.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up, chemistry, multiple choice. Bromocyclohexane is reacted with magnesium in ether at 0 degrees Celsius for some time. Then formaldehyde is added to the reaction and it is allowed to warm up to room temperature. The product is isolated via an acidic workup. Which of the following functional groups can be found in the major product? W, aldehyde, X, ketone, Y, primary alcohol, Z, secondary alcohol.
A2.
Secondary alcohol.
Sorry, the correct answer was Y, primary alcohol. Toss-up number 2 is in math, multiple choice. For a parabola with equation of the form y equals ax squared, where a is a positive number, what happens to the directrix and the focus as the coefficient a is increased? W, they remain the same. X, they both move toward the x interrupt.
B, Captain.
X.
Is correct. Your bonus question in math is a visual bonus question, and it is short answer. The figure shows 4 layers of blocks stacked.
One of the screens is not showing it yet.
I don't see anything.
Yeah. This one's
Sorry,
showing.
stop the
yeah.
clock, please. Thank you.
A whole year to debug this.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Oh,
Well, good old-fashioned pen and paper.
Thank you.
thanks.
Do you guys have the
Yeah,
visual bonus now?
we got
Okay,
it.
Thank you. Math short answer, resume the clock. The figure shows 4 layers of blocks stacked in such a way that whenever 3 blocks in a layer touch in a vertical segment, the upper endpoint of that segment is covered by a block in the layer above. If 20 layers of blocks are stacked in this pattern, what is the total number of blocks in the stack?
Oh my god. I don't know. It's like something. 1, 3, 6, something, something. Oh, I'm sad.
It's a hockey stick identity.
Oh, yeah, true. Just 2, 20, 5 seconds. I don't know, like, is that
Time.
Sorry, the correct answer was 1,540.
Sorry.
Clear the papers. Toss-up 3, biology, short answer. In birds, what extra embryonic membrane is responsible for storing excreted interrupt?
A3.
Allantois.
Is correct. Your bonus is in biology, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 cranial nerves that carry the sensation of taste from the tongue. 1, glossopharyngeal. 2, facial. 3, trigeminal.
Wait,
I think it's, wait, no, it's definitely glossopharyngeal.
definitely glossopharyngeal. What about 2 and 3? What about, okay, I don't think facial does things.
Dude, well,
Stingo, what do you know?
trigeminal is definitely, well, no, trigeminal is swallowing, right? I don't remember it to be a taste. I think it's
5 seconds.
1 and 2.
1 and 2 is correct. Toss-up 4 is in Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following isotopes will not yield carbon-14 when bombarded with thermal neutrons in the Earth's atmosphere? WC12, XC13, YN14, ZO17.
A2.
Z.
Is incorrect.
B1.
Why?
Sorry, it was actually WC12. The next question is a toss-up for both teams in physics, and it is short answer. What constant equals the ratio between the ideal gas constant and Boltzmann's interrupt?
A, Captain.
Avogadro's constant.
Is correct. Your bonus question is in physics, short answer, and it is visual. In classical optics, diffraction can be mathematically represented by the 2-dimensional Fourier transform. Depicted are 3 apertures labeled N, S, and B, and 3 diffraction patterns. Pair the apertures with their corresponding patterns.
Oh god. Okay, this is probably that.
Oh, this is probably, okay, so B goes with 2. What about that? It's like,
Okay, so
Alright.
this okay,
I
so
think
what
this is
N
one.
is 3.
okay, so, okay.
1, 3 would be
Yeah,
right?
because it's like straight, right?
Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. So this makes sense because just look at the symmetries of it, right? Okay. Alright.
5 seconds.
1 is S, 2 is B, 3 is N.
That is correct.
Good job.
Toss-up number 6, energy multiple choice. Researchers at Ames Laboratory have been developing more efficient methods to produce alkali metal hydrides. Which of the following best describes the reason why these reactions are inefficient when performed in standard high-pressure reactors? W, a hydride coating forms on the reactant, stopping the reaction. X, the reaction is easily poisoned by the presence of trace oxygen. Y, the reactants are highly unstable, requiring careful handling. Z, they require large amounts of hydrogen gas.
A2.
X.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
B, Captain.
Y.
Sorry, it was actually W, a hydride coating forms. Toss-up 7 is in math, multiple choice. Using S as the independent transformed variable, what is the Laplace transform of t? W 1 over S, X 2 over S, Y 1 over S squared, Z 2 over S squared.
A1.
Why?
Y is correct.
Nice, good job.
Your bonus question in math is short answer. Expressing your answer in scientific notation rounded to two significant figures, what is the sum of the squares of the first 2018 positive integers?
2018 times, is it plus 1? Okay,
And
so
I'm just
2019.
one plus one.
So scientific
So
notation.
just 2 seconds. So,
Yep.
um,
And scientific notation. Don't forget
So many numbers.
six.
that.
So what's 16 over
Okay,
6?
let's
5
just say,
seconds.
like 1 times 2
Well,
times 10
2
to the
times 10 to the 9th.
Sorry, it's 2.7 times 10 to the 9th.
Sorry.
Toss up 8, physics multiple choice. Which of the following elementary particles has not been confirmed to have a distinct corresponding antiparticle? W, neutrino. Interrupt.
A, Captain.
W.
Is correct. Your bonus question in physics is a visual bonus question, and it is short answer. The Wu experiment shown here measured the directions that electrons and photons were emitted from a radioactive source. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. This experiment was designed to assess the conservation of what quantity? 2. What fundamental interaction was found to violate this conservation law?
CP symmetry and weak interaction.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, wait, so what they were asking a quantity?
Yeah. What quantity?
CP symmetry
quantity
and weak
and
interaction.
Yeah, okay. CP symmetry and weak interaction.
Sorry, that's incorrect. 1 is parity, 2 is weak. Toss-up number 9, Earth and space, short answer. During a stellar occultation in 2013, 10199 Cariclo, a minor planet with an orbit between Saturn and Uranus, was the first object of its kind found to have what feature?
A, B1.
Rings.
Is correct. Your Earth and space bonus question is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 initial stellar masses that are correctly matched with their predicted final state. 1, 15 solar masses, supernova. 2, 0.3 solar mass, brown dwarf. 3, 9 solar masses, carbon-oxygen, white dwarf.
Uh-oh. 3 is incorrect. Yeah.
Two's probably correct, right? Two seems fine. Nothing.
If you think it's right, I think 2, it's 80 Jupiter masses. I don't know what a Jupiter
5 seconds.
1 and 2.
Sorry, it was actually 1 only. Toss-up 10s in chemistry for both teams, short answer. Rank the following 3 bonds in order of increasing wave number in an infrared spectrum. 1, CH single bond. 2, CC single bond. 3, CC double bond.
B, Captain.
2, 3, 1.
Is correct. And your bonus question is in chemistry, visual bonus, short answer. Shown on the image is a unit cell of the mineral cassiterite, which contains both tin and oxygen. The red spheres are oxygen atoms, and the silver spheres are tin atoms. Answer the following 2 questions. 1, what is the chemical formula of this compound? 2, what is the number of atoms per unit cell?
There's 15 overall. Wait, so that's 1. It's 2.
Those are inside, yeah.
1, 2, 3 of them, and 4 of them inside, and 2 of them halfway. So, 7. And what's its formula?
No idea. I'm gonna fail you.
Let's say SNO.
5 seconds.
SNO2. Okay. 1 is SNO2 and 2 is 7.
1 is SNO2, but 2 was 6. Toss of 11, energy multiple choice. Researchers at Argonne National Laboratory have developed a novel polyurethane sponge for soaking up oil spills. What type of chemical linkage connects monomers in polyurethane? W, carbamate, X, ester, Y, amide, Z, glycosidic. Interrupt.
B, Captain.
W.
Is correct. Your bonus question is in energy, visual bonus, short answer. Shown in the image are 4 separate captures of a background Type 1a supernova from the Hubble Space Telescope and the Keck Observatory, which scientists from Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory used to study mass distribution in the foreground galaxy. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1. In panel D, the 4 numbered circles are the same supernova showing up 4 times in the field of view. What phenomenon causes to occur? 2. In panel E, a band of light is visible between the right 2 circles. What is the name of this ring-like feature?
Circle of confusion. Gravitational lensing and circle of confusion.
1 is gravitational lensing, and 2 is circle of confusion.
No, 1 is gravitational lensing, 2 is the Einstein ring. Toss number 12, biology multiple choice. Botulinum toxin acts by cleaving snare proteins in presynaptic terminals. What effect does this have? W, causing massive release of acetylcholine. X, preventing release of acetylcholine. Y, causing massive release of acetylcholinesterase. Z, preventing release of acetylcholine. Interrupt.
B3.
W.
Is incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A. Toss up biology multiple choice. Botulinum toxin acts by cleaving snare proteins in presynaptic terminals. What effect does this have? W, causing massive release of acetylcholine. X, preventing release of acetylcholine. Y, causing massive release of acetylcholinesterase. Z, preventing release of acetylcholinesterase.
A3.
X.
X is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus question in biology is a visual bonus question, and it's short answer. The image shows the results of 2 different brain scanning technologies with the red arrowheads pointing out the location of a tumor. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1. What general technique produced by the images labeled A and B? What general technique produced the images labeled A and B? 2. In image C, the heat map indicates higher concentrations of a fluorinated analog of what biomolecule?
All right, so what technique produced A and B, and then the heat map is what molecule? Like the arrow. The heat map. There's a concentration of what molecule?
It's a tracer, didn't I say? It's a tracer. So what are the tracers? Radioactive stuff maybe? Or oxygen?
Maybe it's like oxygen. MRI and oxygen.
All right, what's the technology?
5 seconds.
MRI and oxygen. I think it's
mRNA and oxygen.
Sorry, it is an MRI, but it was glucose.
Glucose, sorry.
Okay.
Toss up 13.
Wait, so
Oh, sorry, and that's the half. We've gone through 12 questions in the first half. The score at the half is Lexington High School 48, North Hollywood High School 16. We'll take a 2-minute break. Yeah, just want to make it clear in case they actually end. All right, thank you very much. If we could please resume take your seats again so we can resume the competition. Please take your seats. All right, thank you very much. So this is the second half of the high school finals, double elimination round number 8. Do we have any substitutions by either team? Team A? Team B?
Yep. Yes.
Substitution? Please test your buzzer and introduce yourselves to us.
B2.
I'm Dominic Drew. I'm a senior, and my favorite national lab is the one in Idaho. It's
Thank
the
you.
Idaho National Lab, sorry.
Excellent. All right. So once again, we've gone through 12 questions in the first half. We have 13 remaining. The score is Lexington 48, North Hollywood 16. We have a great match going here. So again, audience, please be quiet, enjoy the competition, but compete in your own heads, not out loud. Are both teams ready to resume?
Yeah.
Best of luck. We'll pick up with question number 13. It's a toss-up in Earth and space, multiple choice. Which of the following best matches a tectonic environment with its primary mode of rock melt formation? W, mid-ocean ridge and fluid-induced melting. X, ocean continent convergent boundary and decompression melting. Y, hot spot volcano and fluid-induced melting. Z, ocean convergent boundary and fluid-induced melting.
A2.
Why?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
B1.
Z.
Z is correct. Your bonus in Earth and Space is a visual bonus question, short answer. While performing geologic fieldwork, you come across 3 different rock types that look nearly identical to the naked eye, but field evidence suggests that each rock type formed under very different conditions. You take a sample of each back to the lab and prepare thin sections for analysis. Using X-ray diffraction, or XRD, you determine that your 3 samples are composed primarily of calcite, quartz, and plagioclase, respectively. On the way back to your office, you trip and mix up the 3 samples and the XRD results. Instead of performing the analysis again, you decide to match each sample with its analysis results by examining each sample under a microscope. Pair each of the images provided with mineral types you identified with XRD.
Southside. I think plagioclase is C because I saw a meme. I think let's go. A is calcite. B is
So in the order of the game?
5 seconds.
A is calcite, B is quartz, C is plagioclase.
Sorry, A was plagioclase, B is quartz, C is calcite. Toss-up 14 is in math, short answer. Identify all of the following 4 sets of numbers that are countably infinite. 1, the open interval from 0 to 1. 2, the integers. 3, the rational numbers. 4, the irrational. Interrupt.
A captain.
2 and 3.
Is correct. Your math bonus question is short answer and visual. An 18-sided polygon is formed by deleting rhombuses of side length 1 from the corners of a regular hexagon of side length 3. To the nearest integer, what is its area?
Okay, so what is it? 7/9 of the area is covered, I think.
120. Oh, that is root 3 over 2 times 1. No. And then times 6. So that's 27 root 3 over 2 minus 3 root 3. So that gives you like, what does that give you? 9 root 3 over 2 root 3 is like 1.79 times 1.7 is like 3.
5 seconds.
7.
Sorry, the correct answer is 18. Toss-up 15 is in physics, multiple choice. It is often difficult to measure physical constants exactly. Which of the following constants has the highest relative uncertainty with respect to its value? W, proton mass. X, Planck constant. Y, gravitational interrupt.
A captain.
Why?
Is correct. Your bonus in physics is short answer. Identify all of the following 3 statements that are true of all baryons. 1. They have integer values of electric charge. 2. They behave as fermions. 3. They behave as bosons.
Do they behave as bosons?
What? It's 1 and 2.
Baryons? Wait, baryons did behave as fermions? Wait. Oh. Okay. Wait, so, okay.
1 and 2.
Is correct. Toss-up 16 for both teams, energy multiple choice. Researchers at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory have been using molecular biology techniques and whole genome sequencing to determine potential enhancer sequences. Which of the following techniques would be most useful for determining where known proteins are binding with DNA? W. Western blot. Interrupt.
B3.
DNA footprinting.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A, toss-up, energy, multiple choice. Researchers at Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory have been using molecular biology techniques and whole genome sequencing to determine potential enhancer sequences. Which of the following techniques would be most useful for determining where known proteins are binding with DNA? W. Western blot. X. Immunoprecipitation sequencing. Y. Polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis. Z. FAIR sequencing.
A3.
X.
X is correct. Your bonus question in energy is short answer, and it's a visual bonus question. The image shows the structure of new drug delivery method currently being developed at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. Answer the following 2 questions regarding the image. 1. The image is a model based on data gathered by what ORNL user facility that produces neutron beams?
Neutron source, yay.
2. The spherical structures indicated in gray are composed of what element?
Okay, so
Probably carbon.
Carbon's usually gray. Or something like the black.
Okay, so SNS and carbon.
The ENS or SNS?
What?
I'll just
Definitely SNS.
spallation neutron source and carbon.
Is correct. Toss-up 17 is in biology, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 signaling agents that generally increase serum calcium concentration in humans. 1. Parathyroid hormone. 2. Vitamin D. 3. Interrupt.
B3.
One only.
Sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat for Team A. Toss-up biology, short answer. Identify all of the following 3 signaling agents that generally increase serum calcium concentration in humans. 1. Parathyroid hormone. 2. Vitamin D. 3. Calcitonin.
A2.
1, 3.
Sorry, it's actually 1 and 2. Toss-up 18, chemistry, short answer. Identify all the following 3 statements that are true of the reactions of ketones and aldehydes with amines. 1. Ketones react with secondary amines to form enamines. 2. Imines generally act as nucleophiles. 3. Imines can be hydrolyzed by the addition of water.
B captain.
1 and 3.
Is correct. And your chemistry bonus question is short answer and visual. Shown in the image is the structure of 2 isomers of a drug that has been used to treat multiple myeloma, certain symptoms of leprosy, and morning sickness. Answer the following 2 questions regarding this drug. 1. Using the CIP sequence rules, classify the stereocenters in molecules A and B. 2. These are both isomers of what infamous drug?
2 is thalidomide.
Five seconds.
A is S, B is R, and 2 is thalidomide.
It is thalidomide, but A is R and B is S. Toss-up 19, math, short answer. For the curve given parametrically by x equals 3t minus 1 and y equals 2t squared plus 3, what is the derivative of y with respect to x when t equals 6?
B captain.
8.
Is correct. Your bonus question is in math, short answer. A test consists of 25 multiple choice questions. Each has 4 equally likely choices, and all answers are independent. Expressing your answer as a decimal number with 1 significant figure, what is the probability that no 2 consecutive answers are the same?
So it's 1/4 to the 24th power, right? So it's just like
5 seconds. Time.
Sorry, the correct answer was 0.001. Toss-up 20, energy, short answer. Several Department of Energy national labs have free electron lasers that produce laser light via an undulator, which radially accelerates electrons. What is the term for electromagnetic radiation emitted from radially accelerated interrupt?
A, Captain.
Synchrotron radiation.
Is correct. Your bonus question in energy is multiple choice. Ames laboratory scientists are studying solar cell materials based on a calcium titanate crystal structure. What is the name for the class of compounds that share this structure? W, zeolites. X, sealites. Y, perovskites. Z, stishovites.
Y.
Is correct. Toss-up 21, physics, short answer. What physical quantity corresponds to the eigenvalue of the Hamiltonian interrupt?
A, Captain.
Energy.
Is correct. And your bonus in physics is short answer. The ground state of a particle in a two-dimensional symmetric infinite square well has an energy of 2 electron volts. How many excited states are there below 15 electron volts?
Below 15
Okay,
electron volts.
Multiply by 4 and you get
60 or 8.
how many excited states are there? Above, below.
Below 15.
Okay, this is the ground state, so multiply n squared. So let's see.
5 seconds.
Shoot. 5.
Sorry, the answer is 7. Toss-up 22 is in Earth and space. Short answer. Identify both planets in our solar system whose magnetic fields contain quadrupole elements that are roughly equal to their dipole elements.
A2.
Mercury and Mars.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
B1.
Saturn and Uranus.
Sorry, it's Uranus and Neptune. Toss-up 23 is in chemistry. Short answer. Along with iodoform, what functional group is formed if a methyl ketone is allowed to react to completion with iodine under basic conditions?
B, Captain.
Carboxylic acid.
Is correct. Your bonus question, chemistry, is short answer. What fundamental mechanistic step, which is the last step in the Suzuki reaction, couples 2 ligands in an organometallic complex and reduces the metal's oxidation state and coordination number by 2 each?
Five seconds.
Oxidative exchange.
Sorry, it's a reductive elimination. Toss-up 24 is in biology, short answer. Because ATP is often used faster during muscle contraction than it can be synthesized via respiration, the human kidney and liver play roles in synthesizing what compound interrupt?
B1.
Creatine phosphate.
Is correct. Your bonus in biology is short answer. Vitamin B1 is necessary for the generation of acetyl-CoA from pyruvate. The production of what intermediate in the Krebs cycle also requires vitamin B1?
Five seconds.
Succinyl-CoA.
Is correct. And that is the end of the match. Final score, Lexington High School 106, North Hollywood 46. Please join me congratulating both teams, but in particular Lexington High School, our 2018 National Science Bowl High School champions. Congratulations, Lexington.